about a 5-hour flight, and we had a couple girls that was their first time flying, but it was warm weather out there. We got to play in a nice arena, and we thought we had a good matchup the first night, and it was overall a good trip. We obviously would have liked to come back, with a W, but I still think game in and game out, we're seeing things that we're improving in, which is definitely very nice. The ladies are really working as hard as they can right now.
Where do you see that improvement?
I'm seeing some individual performances. Brandy Brown, Boki Dimitrov, both had big nights on Friday for us, and they were kind of unstoppable coming off certain screens or certain plays. And the next night it was Macy Nordy and Rachel Manuel, so it was nice to see different people on different nights. It's to know we can have 5 people that could be in double figures is nice. We're scoring a lot better than we did last year, and our scoring average is a lot higher by about 14 points, so we're very happy with that. And team-wise, I think we're running our plays a lot better. Every game it's just getting smoother. We're not getting to practice a lot, so we're losing a lot of time there. So we are getting some of that practice in a game setting. So we're starting to execute our plays a lot better.
That being said, Coach, what's been the hiccup to start the season 0-6?
The hiccup? You guys want to come practice with us so we can have 10? I think that we're having a hard time recreating everything. For example, today we're getting ready to go to the court. And we're going to practice for an hour. And we couldn't practice yesterday. They were a little beat up and bruised, from the weekend. So lack of depth is definitely a handicap right now. And I think just, we're putting 3 new players in a position to be an important role in this team. So the girls that are playing, and that's the thing people don't realize, the ones that are on the court, they're still with some pain. There's some high level of pain going on that some ladies are playing through. Nothing they're going to get hurt worse, but we're just a little limited. So the back-to-backs, poor job scheduling on my part, and we made sure we don't have any of those till December next year.
Coach, obviously daunting task taking on Pitt next, but the girls excited about at least the challenge of taking on a team that's ranked and as successful as Pitt's been.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, for starters, we've got an alumni coming back in Carolyn McCombs. We've got a local standout. Kate played at Canfield, and we're excited to see her come back to Youngstown. We got a top 25 team coming to Youngstown, Ohio. So, to be 0-6 and sitting in that situation, I'm glad Agnes is bringing the ladies up, and we're excited. We've got a game plan, and we're going to try and stick to the game plan just like we would any other game, and take them on as any other opponent. Is how we should handle it as a coaching staff. So we're excited, and we got to block out, we got to rebound. They're a much bigger team than we are, and a little bit deeper bench, very athletic, but we're excited about the game.
Talk about some of the strengths of Pitt, Coach, and how you can combat those.
Yeah, Agnes has some great post players. They've got a very, very tall starting lineup. Their 3-guard was their post player last year. Shayla Scott, she's 6'1", is their 3. So they're a very big team. I think that you got to slow them down. I think that you don't want to let them get it on the block every single time, or you're kind of dead. So that's anybody they've played. But I think it comes back to us just taking care of us. Are we running our plays? Are we taking care of the ball? Or are we making good decisions on offense and playing good man-to-man weak side defense? So just sticking to the game plan and execute as best as we can.
Coach, you got a max swing at the end of the week. You get Akron and Buffalo. Some kind of regional rivalry there with Akron. Kind of talk about those 2 games and what you know so far.
Yeah, we're excited to go to Akron. They came here to our place last year. I thought we had a very good game last year. This year on the road, I think we're a little short-handed compared to last year, but I think it's going to be a great matchup, and Jody does a good job. And the Buffalo game, that's going to be another good one, another road game. We're just going to go the day of for both of those trips. Like I said, part of our practice is in the games right now, so we wanted to play a tough schedule, and we got it, and we're getting better for conference and just plugging away.
Those games give you a barometer, Coach, for when you get into conference play. Are these good games to have at the beginning of the year?
Absolutely. No one wants to be 0-6, let's face it. But as far as we're seeing all different kinds of teams, we're seeing set shooting teams like in Weber State that we just played that run their plays, get the ball to their scores. Then we played a team like Louisiana Monroe, really athletic, really physical. So 2 totally night and day different teams. So that's going to help us, when we play a team like Green Bay and then we play a team like, Wright State on the road or something. So I think we're seeing a variety of strengths and weaknesses, and it's letting us practice lots of different things on offense and defense. So it's good for us.